Welcome to Hope Matters Radio.
We're talking about property management. You have investment properties, you want to buy investment properties. Maybe you're a renter that's looking to rent a new place. We're going to find out what are the specifics, how are we successful at those endeavors. We're here with Walt Marchowski and Ed McDonald of Hartsville Realty and our co-host Joe Cunningham of Remax Eastern. So Joe, how are you, brother?
What's up, James? You know I'm fired up to be here.
I know, Mr. Northeast in the house.
That's it, that's it. I have two guys that I've been doing business with for a long time. Not only that are they great at what they do, but they're really good guys as well. I got Eddie McDonald and Walt Marchowski here, and I want to give you a big warm welcome. These guys are two of the best property managers I know in the city.
Wow, it's hard to beat that introduction.
Solid, definitely. So gentlemen, give us a little bit of your background. How did you get started in the business? Where did the notion to form Hartsville Realty come to be?
Well, in my 22 years of selling real estate, I started in '95 and selling investors' properties in speculative areas and areas that they're looking to expand their portfolio. I said, all right, great, you sold me this property. Now, what do I do next? So it was a necessity to get a staff together, get a property management company together, and start evaluating, taking it from start to finish, starting evaluating the portfolio, the property, the cap return, and from that part until hands-on managing the entire endeavor, so to speak. And
Walt, your start in the business, where'd you come from? How'd you end up hooking up with Ed to get this whole thing off the ground?
In the early 90s, I was doing contracting and purchasing properties as an investor and, handling some rentals on my own for my own personal sake. And after a few properties, I had called Eddie to see if he could help me out. I was taking too much on at one time as far as trying to handle the properties myself, collecting rents, and needed somebody more involved to be able to handle them. And turned them over to Eddie, and then a few years later I had got my real estate license and started dealing more with investors and selling investors' properties, and met up with Eddie and said, listen, why don't we combine all our resources and get some staff and personnel and try to make a run at this. And ever since, we've been growing pretty quickly, and it seems like there's a high demand for property management that provides good service.
So as far as Hartsville Realty itself, share a little bit about the company. What have you organized? What staff's in place? What are the services that you offer?
Like I said earlier, you're looking for an investor's best interest as far as what he's looking to do. Is he looking for cash flow? Is he looking for equity growth, which would be more in a speculative area? Then we handle the property from evaluating the property to getting it into our staff, which starts out with getting the property rent ready, which a lot of property management companies don't even do that. We travel through the property, give them a list of what needs to be done to the property to maximize the return on the property, then market the property, negotiate the leases, screen the tenants, and deal with all the licensing and everything that goes along with the municipality that you're involved with.
Okay.
We know the market value for the rents in certain areas, so it gives us an advantage to some landlords that are just private people that have regular jobs, and they look at us and we get maximized rental potential for properties. We'll give them assessments of the property if we think something should be upgraded or something should be changed. We give pretty decent advice for that. We monitor contractors when they go through the properties and do work. A lot of it goes through our office, and we rotate contractors to make sure they're competitive with their prices and make sure work's done in a timely manner.
Hope Matters Radio is brought to you by the Real Estate Radio Network. Visit hopemattersradio.com for more information. That's hopemattersradio.com.